Over the years, Alum Creek has been altered by human activity. Alum Creek starts as a seasonal creek in the mountains, fed by precipitation and springs. When it reaches the neighborhoods at Collin Ranch, water is added to create a creek that runs almost year-round. Water from 3 ditches is used to keep Alum Creek flowing during spring, summer, and early fall. Additional water is added to Alum through storm drains, pipes, and runoff from sprinklers watering lawns. The additional stream flow allows Alum Creek to flow to the Truckee River most of the year.
Alum Creek flows from the mountains to the Truckee River. Alum's initial source of water is precipitation and snowmelt in the mountains above it. The blue arrow shows where Alum Creek flows seasonally.
Lake Ditch is the first of 3 ditches to cross Alum. Although Collin Ranch does not take water directly from Lake Ditch, a measurable amount of water leaks into Alum Creek. This adds to the flow of Alum, allowing it to flow all the way to the Truckee River for most of the year. This gate connects Lake Ditch to Alum Creek. This September, there was still water running in the ditch. However, in mid-October, the ditch will be shut off at the Truckee River. The ditch runs next to Mayberry Drive.
Last Chance Ditch crosses further up Alum Creek. Up ahead, Collin Parkway can be seen from Last Chance Ditch. The ditch also adds water to Alum through leakage. Up ahead is the cement structure connecting Alum Creek and Last Chance Ditch. Last Chance Ditch has already been turned off for the winter.
Finally, Steamboat Ditch crosses Alum near the top of Collin Ranch. Steamboat Ditch adds the most significant amount of water to Alum Creek. Collin Ranch has water rights to 164 acre-feet of water per year, part of which is taken out of Steamboat Ditch. The ditch is open, adding water to Alum from mid-April to mid-October. Up ahead, Steamboat has been turned off for the winter, and the gate has been taken out to help prevent flooding during big storms. The water that flows in Alum during winter and late fall is coming from a spring just above the ditch.
5 valves are used to take water off Steamboat Ditch. This water feeds Alum Creek, its tributaries, and the ponds throughout Collin Ranch. Seen here, valve 22 is used to release water into Alum Creek. This is where valve 22, shown earlier, drains into Alum Creek. All 3 ditches bring water from the Truckee River. Before the ditches were built, Alum Creek received all of its flow from its watershed. A watershed is a region that collects all the water that drains into a given stream, river, or lake. The watershed boundary for Alum Creek is shown in yellow on the map. During the months when the ditches are turned on, most of the water is coming from an entirely different watershed.
On the map, the Truckee River is shown flowing from Lake Tahoe towards Pyramid Lake. Again, shown in yellow, is the Alum Creek watershed. During a large part of the year when the ditches are running, the water in lower Alum Creek is supplied from the much larger watershed of the Truckee River. This includes the Tahoe and Donner basins as well as Weber, Stampede, and Boca that feed the Little Truckee River. Lake Tahoe's watershed is highlighted in yellow on the map.
In addition to the ditches, storm drains add water to Alum Creek from the various streets throughout Collin Ranch. This storm drain is draining water from Collin Parkway into Alum. The effects of added water to the creek from a storm in December 2012 can be seen here. This water is funneled into Alum Creek through storm drains. Water also drains into Alum Creek through springs and seeps. Here, a small pipe is draining water from a seep near Collin Club. This seep is located just across the path where the cattails are growing. Another spring, located further up the creek near the aspen grove, drains into Alum.
Another significant source of water is runoff from sprinklers watering lawns and the landscaped areas of the park. This runoff is most significant during the spring and summer. The water in the ponds throughout Collin Ranch comes from Steamboat Ditch. The increase in lawn and vegetation from the upper part to the lower part of Alum Creek allows for more water to be held onto and deposited in the lower part of the creek. This diagram summarizes where the water comes from in Alum Creek. It starts with snowpack and precipitation in the mountains. At Collin Ranch, water is added through Steamboat Ditch as well as lawns and pipes. Finally, the water drains into the Truckee River.
Alum Creek flows because of water from its watershed, ditches, storm drains, and sprinklers. This complex system allows Alum Creek to flow most of the year. The added water in Alum Creek helps to maintain the beautiful park area throughout Collin Ranch.